Hello, everybody. We're glad to be in Pittsfield, Illinois, with
virtually.
With Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene.
We're virtually happy to be virtually.
Virtually happy. Actually, we'd rather be there in person. We really would, but this is the.
That's why we're only virtually happy.
Yes, that's right.
We really appreciate the chance to share with you all this way.
Yep.
We could be with you in person.
We are the Pic Bow from Kansas City, the Kansas City area, and we were with you guys last year, 2 years ago.
It was a year and a little over a year ago, I think. Yeah.
It was great. So we thought, hey, let's go back. Things changed. So anyway, but we're glad to see you guys again. We're gonna play a wide range of music for you. We are the Pic Bow. We do things differently a little bit. This is Michelle.
Hey, and that's Dave.
Dave.
Yeah. We come from different backgrounds.
We
Some
do.
of you who may have seen us last time we were there know this. Why is your guitar always interrupting me? I come from a classical music background. You can probably tell that all of the class is on this side.
That's
So,
right.
yeah. And he comes from the wrong side of the musical tracks. The dark side.
We were in a church. What time did this?
Okay.
We were in a church in the Ozarks a couple years ago, I think, and we were doing a set up, warm up, all that stuff, and I was doing this. I was waiting for Michelle to jump in with her blazing solo.
Yeah, right.
Set her violin on fire.
Yeah.
And the senior pastor was in the back row, and he was going,
Yeah. So anyway, we have a foundational Bible verse, Psalm 98, verse 1.
which says, "Sing a new song unto the Lord, for He has done great and mighty things." And we
Yes.
believe that He's still doing great and mighty things today. He hasn't stopped. And as part of that, to create things, we like to create new things also.
Right, so we're going to start with something new.
Yes, this is a Pic Bow original, which we originally wrote for the Pic Bow.
Actually, that's not true, but...
Oh, that's right. A few years earlier, I forgot.
David wrote this as a solo thing, and then once we started playing together, I wrote a violin part to go along with it.
That's okay.
It's called August. It's a real creative title because
It was written in the month of,
August.
well,
Yeah.
It goes like this. Here we go. so much.
August.
Okay.
So, let's see, as musicians, we gave our instruments to the Lord.
A long time ago, and in doing so, we followed two different admonitions. The first one comes from St. Francis of Assisi, who said...
Oh, hang on. His name was Francis of Assisi. He was not a sissy. Not a sissy.
Anyway, he said, all music is given for... No, he said, praise God always, use words if you have to.
Close, even with the correction there. He actually said, preach the gospel at all times. When necessary, use words.
That's what I said. Okay.
Yeah, close, yeah. And then the other one comes from...
this composer out of
Germany.
Germany. Johann Sebastian
Bach.
Bach, yeah.
Yes.
He wrote Every Illinois Chicken Farmer. Bach, 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 Bach.
Oh.
Yes. And he said, all music is given for the
Yes,
word
he
of God.
did, yeah.
Yeah. He wrote this little piece that goes kind of like this.
Yes.
Or,
Yeah, he didn't write that.
well, he could have. Probably should have.
I guess. If he lived 350 years later.
Yeah, he can do that. Right. Okay. So we're going to do this piece right now.
Okay, so, and we've been in ministry together for now 3.5 long years. And you probably have heard that when you go into the ministry, all your problems go away. Yeah, no, that's not true. So we definitely face some challenges.
Every day.
Not just because I work with a guitarist.
Or a violin player. Yeah.
But also, being in ministry is it's not a. We don't have all the answers. You know, I used to think pastors and evangelists had all the answers, and just kind of were able to ride that high all the time. But that's not the case, and we have challenges just like you, and we're on the road of life, learning as we go, just like you are. And just like you, we're learning that God's grace is sufficient. He told Paul, my grace is sufficient for you, and my strength is made perfect in weakness. That means that when we feel weak, and we will have to feel weak, and we will feel weak, in those times it's God's strength that does something in us that we couldn't have done on our own. And so we encourage you to sing along, if you'd like to, this song about God's grace. Psalm 36 verses 7 and 8 says, "How priceless is your unfailing love. Both high and low among men find refuge in the shadow of your wings. They feast on the abundance of your house. You give them drink from your river of delights." We call this next one the river.
Thank you so much. All right. Years ago, well, it's been a while, but I was at a show. It's called Smoke on the Mountains. Anybody, you all seen that?
Is that like?
No, it's like this.
Different key.
It's not like that.
I got it in the wrong key, sorry.
But anyway, and if you haven't seen the show, it's about this family who lived in East Tennessee, Western North Carolina, in the Appalachians during the 1930s, early 40s, and they traveled from church to church singing gospel songs and telling life stories. You know, as I said, I was in that show a few years ago.
Cool.
Yeah, I was playing Cousin Zeke.
He looks kind of like a Cousin Zeke, doesn't he?
So all those Zekes out there in the
nose.
crowd, hey, that's great.
I think it's the nose.
It's a good one. It's a good one. So.
Okay.
It does its job.
So you play Cousin Z?
Yeah, I went to the first rehearsal and I said, what are my lines? They said, nothing, just play the guitar.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, it was okay. I got paid as much as everybody else did.
Well, that's all right.
It did work out.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, we're going to do a song from that show. It's a great old gospel song. And it's, in fact, I'll tell a quick story about it. It talks about, it's kind of bloody. And we took it to, we were going to play it at a church one time and said, they didn't want this kind of stuff.
Because it mentions the blood.
The blood.
Yes.
And so we went to a church about 4 hours south in the evening, and they
were all about it.
They were all about
yes,
it. So.
Anyways,
This is a great song. It's a foundation song for the Pic and Bow, why we do what we do. And it goes like this.
Well, we really appreciate you joining us,
We
and
do.
hopefully you sang along and enjoyed
Well, I'd like
worshiping
to-
with us.
Yeah, we've been together like 3.5 years or so.
Yeah, 3.5 long years.
Someday we'll get it right. But in doing this, we've been able to go to lots of different places throughout the country. We get to minister at churches throughout the western part of the United States. We were supposed to be in Maryland in April.
That's been postponed too.
Yeah.
Actually, that one is postponed indefinitely. We were going to be there again in May, and that one's postponed till October.
Okay.
So
I can look at the calendar one of these
COVID,
days.
so.
That'd be good.
But we have some CDs
that
we've
used,
created,
recorded, and we
there'll be some information at the end of this video on how you
that'll
can
be good because I'll
get
read
those.
that and know what's going
And
on.
yeah, Pastor VJ will also be
so
sharing that information as
that'll be
well. So
We'd like
appreciate
to
that.
conclude our part of the evening, morning, afternoon,
Whenever you
midnight,
watch
whenever you watch this thing.
Yeah.
With one of our favorites off the Christmas CD, and nothing says Christmas like the 2 weeks before the 4th of July.
Or a couple days before Father's Day.
Oh, that's right.
So
Yeah.
where we are anyways,
Yeah.
it might be a little after Father's Day by the time they get this, but yeah.
Whenever you get it, yeah. And, oh yeah.
It's one of our favorites. It's a lot of fun. It's the first track on our Christmas CD.
And to get ready, I'm going to get this fancy device out of my pocket here.
Okay.
It's called a plectrum.
A pick.
Yes, all you guitar pickers out here this video.
All right.
This is great. Her bow is really fancy. She likes it. It's like worth $5,000.
Not quite, but
2 for $1. There we go.
people pay what they think things are worth. That's all I have to say. That pick so you could drop it right at the beginning of the song.
I just wanted to do that on the spot.
Oh, did you drop it on purpose?
I did.
Oh, I thought it was an accident. I was gonna say you'll never see me drop my bow.
Well, that's a proud picture.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to the time when we can worship in person with you guys again.
That'll be good.
And you all stay safe, be blessed, and until next time.